Hi guys, welcome back. If it's your first time in this channel, my name is Jennifer. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to offer a 45-minute yoga sculpt class. We're going to be using a resistant band, but if you don't have it, you still can move through the class. Some hand weights if you want to incorporate them into your practice. I will suggest go light, but that is up to you. When you're ready, we're going to start on your back. So we'll take a Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs with your feet together, your knees out wide. Just taking a moment to close the eyes here and fully relax into your mat just for a moment. Relax your mouth and all of the muscles of your face. Take a slow and deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Empty all of the breath out. One more time. Inhale through your nose, holding at the top of the inhale. Sip in more breath. Open mouth, empty out. Press all of your breath out. Seal the lips. Inhale through your nose. And slowly exhale through your nose. Just using this moment to make a connection with your breathing. And the most important tool for this type of practice. Notice the full expansion on your lungs, your rib cage. And then slowly softening everything out as you exhale. One more full round of breath. Through your nose, breath out. With your next inhale, bring your knees together to touch and then slightly hug them into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Okay, when you're ready, open your arms wide like a T with your palms facing up. Tabletop your legs. Now cross the left leg on top of the right. Twist to your right side. Supine twist. Okay. You can place your right palm on top of the left leg if you want more sensation, but you can just keep your arms open. Gaze to the ceiling or to your left side. Just notice that nice side stretch on your left as you move the left shoulder closer towards the ground. Bring your legs back to center. Switch sides. Right leg on top this time. Knees to the left side. Okay, then you might feel a slight difference from the other side. You might need less. You might need more. If you need less, you can land your legs maybe on blocks on the left side. Okay, and then it's option to switch your gaze to your right side. With your next inhale, bring your legs back to the center. Tabletop the legs once again. And then grab the back of your legs. Start to rock up and down, massaging your whole spine. Okay, take 3 more rocks. On your last one, find momentum to place your feet at the top of your mat, landing on Uttanasana, folding forward. So separate your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees a little or maybe by a lot. And right away, find your opposite elbows for ragdoll. Just allowing your head, your torso, everything to hang heavy with the option to rock side to side. If you're happy, stay right here or interlace the fingers behind your back. As you inhale halfway left, extend your hands towards the back of your mat. And then with a soft bend on the elbows, fold forward with the arms over your head. No need to fully extend your legs yet. So if you feel any shaking, that means you need to bend the knees more. You're not really squatting, just softening the knees. Okay. Now bend the right knee a lot more, extend the left leg and look to the left side. So your hands are still behind you, moving away from your hips. As you open your upper body to the left, you're gonna feel a nice gentle stretch on your left shoulder. Now bend the left knee, extend the right leg. Keep your fist behind you as you look to your right side. Bringing yourself to center, release your hands to the shin bones. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Stretch your collarbone to the front. Soften the knees again, fold forward, breath out. And twice more. Halfway lift, inhale, elongating the sides of your neck by moving your shoulder blades back. Exhale to fold forward. One more time, halfway lift, inhale. Move the lower abdominal away from the floor. Exhale to fold forward, breath out. With a flat back inhale, rise up. Bring your arms over your head, palms touch over your head. And then exhale, open your arms, soften the knees, fold forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale to lengthen. Press the big toes onto the floor. As you exhale, plant your hands on the ground, stepping back into a plank. Shoulders on top of your hands, fingers are spread wide apart. Now drop your knees to the ground, inhale. With your exhale, come all the way down to the floor, untuck your toes behind you. Place the fingers behind your back for Shalabhasana. As you inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Point your toes behind you to activate your legs, but soften your glutes. Now with your exhale, lift your chest. The pelvis is pressing onto the ground. Take another inhale. And then exhale, tuck your toes behind you, hands by your ribcage, elbows are bent. Inhale, not tabletop, but modified plank. Exhale to downward facing dog, lift your hips, finding that first inverted V shape. Inhale here. Push the floor away with your hands as you move your torso to the direction of your thighs. And take a breath in. Now exhale, top of your mat, big toes touch. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose, arms over your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, plank. Inhale, option to drop your knees or not. Exhale, halfway down, bend your elbows, low push-up. Up dog, inhale, open up your chest. Press the palms into the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. One more, take an inhale. Exhale, top of your mat, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, breath out. Rise up, inhale, heels down, palms touch over the head. Exhale, hinge at your hips, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back into plank. Inhale, firm your legs and your core. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, open your chest, shoulders draw back. Downward facing dog, breath out. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, breath out. With your inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it behind your right hand, drop your back heel for warrior one. Rise up as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back, inhale, plank. Exhale, low push up. Open your chest, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it behind your hand, back heel down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. Arm bones by the ears. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back, take an inhale on your plank. Now slowly bend your elbows, low push up. Inhale, press the floor away. Press it back, down dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it behind the hand, back heel down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. We're gonna add on with your exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Open up your chest. Now exhale, humble warrior, crown of the head, there's the right big toe as you lift your fist away from your hands, from your hips. Inhale, back to warrior one, lift your hands. Exhale to the ground, step it back, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, behind the hand, back heel down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. Stay here, find the opposite grip behind your back. With your inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, lift your arms, relax your head. Inhale, back to warrior one, hands lift. Exhale, down. Step it back, inhale, plank. From your core, exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts one more time. Exhale, step it forward, back heel down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands behind your back. Firm your lower abdominal, inhale, open your chest. And then exhale, humble warrior. Try to get slightly lower with your torso. Come back up, hands left. Exhale, down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, back heel down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. Find the opposite grip with your exhale. Inhale, open up your chest. Get low for humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the ground, step it back. Inhale, plank. Low push-up, exhale. Inhale, up facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Exhale, top of your mat, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. This is where you grab your resistant band and you put it right at the heel, at the ankles. Okay, and then inhale, rise up. Extend your arms over the head. Hands in prayer, exhale, Samastiti. And take a cleansing breath, inhale. Open mouth. Release your hands to the sides. So put a little resistance on your bend so your heels are either hip width apart or slightly wider. Okay. Now with you, so I'm gonna face you. You're gonna squat down on a wide-legged chair. Okay, and then you can keep your hands in prayer or grab your weights. Okay? With your exhale, you're gonna come up, and as you rise up, shift the weight to the right foot so you can extend the left leg. And then you squat, and then you lift. Lower and press out. Lower and press. Okay, so you're gonna do a few runs of this. So just make sure that you engage your standing leg so that you don't shift your hips sideways. You're using the power of your legs and your core. So when you rise up, firm your abdominal and then take your kick. Good, if you have your weight, good, or even without the weights, just squeeze the muscles on your back as you come up. You're here for 5 more. We're gonna meet at the top for little pauses. In 2, up, hold it, and then a little pause, out to the side, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Firm your standing leg. Okay, if you have your hands, your hand weights, you can lift a little on the side, just a little kick with the arms. Good, or keep your hands in prayer if that makes you, helps you balance better. Kick, 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 and pause here for 5. We're gonna go back to squatting to switch sides in 4, 3, whew. Squeeze that standing glute, 2, and squat and kick the other side. Lower and kick, lower and kick. As you come up, you press with your heels. From your core, and flex your right foot, the one that is kicking. You want to keep it flexed. Okay, sit on that imaginary chair behind you. So really challenge yourself on lowering your hips. You're here for 5 more. We're gonna meet at the top. On 3, 2, hold it at the top, and little pause, kick, kick, engage your standing leg. Whew. Okay, I need to take a break. Okay, you keep going if you can. Kick back, flex your right foot. Okay, make sure you're not moving sideways with your upper body. Your shoulders are stacking with your hips, and flex your right foot. You're here for 5, 4. We're gonna go back to squatting in 3, 2, lower and come up. Just squat. You're gonna flush it out. Squeeze your arms behind you. Just imagine that you're pushing something with your palms towards the back. You have 5 more. We're gonna meet on a plank, but keep your strap. You're here for 3, 2, bring your hands to the floor. Now step it back into a high push-up position. Shoulders are on top of your hands. Keep some resistance between on your strap. And then you're gonna kick out with both feet, and then in, and then forward. And then kick back, out, in, and forward. Back, out, in, and forward. You can do it as slow or as fast as you want. Make sure that your shoulders stay on top of your hands the whole time. Out, in, and forward. Back, out, and in. Forward, back, and out. You're here for 5 more. We're gonna meet at the top on folding forward. In 3, 2, and 1. Jump at the top, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, again, arms up. Open mouth. One more deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, so soften your knees. You're not really squatting into a chair anymore. Just softening the right leg. Send your left leg behind you, so you're touching your mat with the toe. Now engage your standing leg. Keep your hands in prayer or on the hips, and then lift your heel. You're gonna squeeze your glute and then tap your mat. Lift and tap, lift and tap. You're squeezing that left glute as much as you can. Okay, and flex that left foot. Now your rib cage, hug them slightly in so they're not popping forward. You're not arching your back, keeping the lower back as flat as possible. Focus on the quality over the quantity. You're here for 5 more. And we're gonna meet behind you with the heel lifted in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back, and then little pauses. Lift your heel. You're not touching the floor anymore. You're just kicking up, up, up from your core. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, meet at the top. And just right away, soften the left knee, send your right leg behind you, and you just like lift and tap. Lift and tap your mat. Extend and tap. Make sure that your right quadricep and your right hip crease is facing your mat. Good, so you're not opening your right leg to the side. You're slightly shifting the torso forward, but not too much. Just enough so that you don't arch the lower back. Try to keep your right leg, or the leg that is kicking, try to keep it extended if you can. It's okay if there's a soft bend on the knee. Just squeeze your glute when you kick back. You're here for 5, 4, we're gonna meet with the heel back in 2, hold it back, and just pause and kick, lift, engage your core. Okay, keep your hands in prayer or to your hips. Wherever it helps you, stay firm and strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, meet at the top. And then squat and up, squat and up, just to flush it out. Five more. We're gonna meet on a squat in 3, 2, hold it at the bottom. Now bring your strap up to the inner thighs. Okay, now you're gonna squat down, and then as you rise up, okay, this is not gonna work out. So you can maybe release your strap. All right, change of plan. So release your strap, your band, and find on a squat position. And then you're gonna come up, bend the left elbow into the right, the left knee into the right elbow, and then squat, and then come up. Lower and twist, lower and twist, lower and twist, lower, come up. You can bring your hands behind your head. Okay, now we're gonna add one squat on the back. So hold your squat, send your left knee behind you as you lower, okay? And then come up and twist. Squat back and twist. Squat back, twist. Squat and twist. Firm your abdominal. Okay, you can exhale through the nose, through the mouth, if it's too much heat. We're here for 5 more. We're gonna meet at the top, squatting and twisting to the other side. You're here for 3, 2, 1 more, and then squat, hands behind you. Now lift the other knee, squat down, and just twist. Lower and twist, lower and twist. All right, we're gonna add the stepping back in 3, 2, hold your squat. Now send your right leg behind you, lower your knee, and then come up and twist. Lower, lift, squat, and come up. Try to bend the right knee as high as you can without arching your back. 5, 4, 3, we'll meet at the top, 2, 1 more, and just hands in prayer, come up, lower, flush it back, hands in prayer and out. You're here for 5, we're gonna meet at the bottom in 4, 3, 2, hold your squat. So your toes are slightly out, lower your hips. Okay, so find the lower abdominal away from the upper thighs. And maybe lower the hips more. Maybe extend your hands in front or up by your head. Maybe lower the hips more. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the back of your legs. You're here for 5. We're gonna step back into a vinyasa. Lower your hips, 4. Keep your chest lifted, 3. And deep breath in 2. And 1, fall forward. Step it back, high plank. Now drop your knees to the floor for yogi push-ups. Inhale. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale up. Exhale, low. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Up and lower. Make sure that your hips don't touch the ground. 5 more. We'll meet either on down dog or child's pose. 5 rounds of breath. Open mouth. Come forward into a tabletop, finding the shoulders on top of your hands, and then tuck your toes behind you. Lift your knees off the floor just about 1 inch. Good, so you're on a plank, but with the knees bent. Good, and now you're gonna bring your knees out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. When you bring them in, you're not touching the knees. Okay, they're not touching at all. As you draw out, squeeze your inner thighs. Make sure your abdominal stays nice and active. So just move it away from the floor. Keep your gaze at the top of your mat. Deep breath. You're here for 5. We're gonna step it back in plank. 4, 3, 2. Step your feet back, plank. Now shoulder taps, right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder. And tap, 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 just little taps. Okay, try to keep your hips as still as you can. So really firm your inner thighs, firm those legs so that there's very little movement. Tap, tap, tap. You're here for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, hold your plank, 10 breaths. Just hold everything tight. Breathe. Squeeze your legs. Take an inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale left. Take another breath in. Open mouth. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose, arms over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Bend the left knee to the chest. Exhale, figure 4, ankle on top of your thigh. So lower your hips and then come up, extend the leg, but firm your abdominal so you're not leaning back. And then figure 4, come up, push the heel forward. And then hands in prayer lower, push your heel forward. You're here for 5 more rounds of this. Push forward and then slowly lower. Push forward and then lower. Engage your core. Slightly lower. Extend. Hands in prayer. 1 more. Come up. Finish the round on figure 4. We'll meet on one-legged Tadasana. Inhale. And then exhale, feet down, hands in prayer. Other side, bend the right knee. Exhale, figure 4, lower your hips. Send the groins to the back of the room. Inhale, come up, extend the leg without moving your torso back. When you come up, you're pressing with the standing heel and then push the other leg in front. You're here for 3. We're gonna meet on one-legged Tadasana in 2. Inhale, come up. Exhale, feet down, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, open your arms, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands top of your mat into plank. Inhale on the plank, option to drop the knees. Exhale, halfway down, the push-up. Up dog, inhale, open up your chest. Downward facing dog, exhale, lift your hips. And take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Gonna come to your knees and come all the way onto your back. And if you have a block or maybe just like a book, you can do that, grab that. Bring your legs up and your hands all the way up too. So here, bring the lower abdominal towards your lower back so that there's no space between your sacrum and the floor. Now, lift your shoulders and grab your block with your feet. We're gonna squeeze the block. Now firm the legs, lower as you extend your hands to the back, and then exhale, come up. Don't drop your block, lift your shoulders. Now grab the block, and then extend your legs, extend your hands behind you. Come up, grab the block with the legs, and then same thing. Get very slow, very mindful movement. Come up, and then slower. Reach up, squeeze everything tight, and then slowly lower. Okay, you have 10 more rounds of this. Squeeze your core when you come up. Squeeze everything as you lift your shoulders. Good. You have 3 more. Okay, be careful, make sure you're not too tired and end up dropping the block on your face. So really squeeze it with your feet as you come up. This is your last one. We're gonna meet at the top. And now keep your shoulders up, but bring your block down. And now just little pauses. Up and lift. Maybe touch your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way down. Extend the legs. Give yourself a full body stretch. Good. Now bend the knees into your chest. Okay, you can keep your hands by your hips. Okay, again, firm the lower abdominal. Now lift your toes up to the ceiling, and then as if you were making a semicircle. So you're gonna point your toes all the way forward, and then drag your heels in. Lift your toes again, lift your lower abdominal, your hips, and then make that semicircle. Draw the toes forward and then drag your heels in, lift. Toes forward, in and up. You exhale when you lower your legs to the front. And then drag your heels in. Try to keep your legs together. 3 more. You got 2. We're gonna meet with your knees in, toes up, and then reverse your circle. So bend the knees, push the heels forward, and then lift your toes. And then bend the knees, push the heels forward, and then up. Bend the knees, push forward, and then up. Okay, I think this is slightly easier than the other direction, but you might not agree, and it's okay, because it's still effing hard. Just breathe. Try to keep your legs together again. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. We meet at the top, and then all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs. Open your arms wide like a T. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Okay. And then come on your belly. Extend your legs behind you. Bring your forearms to the ground. Actively press the elbows into your floor and look towards the top of your mat, whichever side you are on. When you're ready, come on your back again. Figure 4. Right ankle on top. Hold onto the left leg and bring it into your chest. Bring your left foot onto the ground. With your right hand, grab the pinky edge of your right foot for a half happy baby. So bring your right knee to the direction of the floor with your heel pointing up to the ceiling. You might want to maybe extend the leg out to the side, or maybe just keep your knee bent. When you're ready, switch sides. Figure 4 on the left side. Grab the back of your right leg. Knee hugs in. Plant your right foot flat. Happy baby on the left side. So right foot stays down as you bend that left knee towards the floor with the option to extend the leg out to the side. And then bring both knees in for happy baby. Maybe extend both legs out to the sides at the same time. Good. Or if you want to take and you can do that. Lift your hips, support your whole back. Good. If you're moving into shoulders, then point your toes straight up to the ceiling. If you want the modified version, you can keep your hips on the floor and your toes right on top of your hips. If you're on the full expression of the pose, you can send your legs behind you for plow pose. And then very slowly from wherever you are, extend the legs in front at the top of your mat. Give yourself a full body stretch. Deep breath in. Open mouth. Bring your hands to your sides, palms face up. Close your eyes, final Shavasana. And then stay here for as long as you can. If you're ready, bring your knees into your chest or roll over to your right side. Find a seated position. with your legs crossed or however feels more natural to you. Bring your hands together in prayer. Soften your mouth, the muscles of your face. We'll still practice with a cleansing breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth. Bow down towards your heart. And with this gesture, take a moment to thank yourself for making the time to take care of your body, to be able to hopefully calm your mind. And with this gesture, I thank you for sharing your time, your energy with me. Until next time, from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.